if we begin to ask that of ourselves, how shall we set about it? Is any kind of preparation necessary? Discipline, sacrifice, control, all that. Certain period of preparation and then advance. And we are asking ourselves, we are thinking together, if there is anything beyond, and if one does not hypnotize oneself, if when one is free from illusion, then one can begin to examine, inquire very profoundly, what is truth, and if there is any path to it, or there is no path, or how can the mind reach that or come to it? So we are going together this morning, together, inquire, explore into this problem. First of all, it's important to understand, is it not, that one should be free of all illusions. Otherwise the mind remains in various forms and varieties of illusions. So what creates illusions? Is it not desire? Wanting to reach something, wanting to experience something, wanting to have, desiring something out of the ordinary, extrasensory perception, visions, spiritual experiences, and so on. So one must be very clear the nature of desire, which we talked considerably in the past talks, and understand the movement of desire, which is thought with its image, which we went into, and also to have no motive in our inquiry. That's very difficult. To have no intention, to have not a sense of direction. Then the brain is free to really inquire. Again, which we have been into this problem right through our talks. We said there must be order in our house, in our existence, in our relationship, in our activity. Without that order, which is freedom, there can be no virtue. Virtue, righteousness, is not something that is intellectually cultivated. Where there is order, there is virtue. And the order is something that's living, not a routine, a habit. And other point is there something to be learnt? We are thinking together, please. Is there something to be learned from another? You can learn from another history, biology, mathematics, physics, the whole technological world with all its complex knowledge. You can learn from another, from a book, from one who has already studied all that. And is there something to be learned from another psychologically? This is, please, this is an important question that we must investigate together, to be learned from another psychologically about ourselves, about that which is eternal, if there is something eternal. Or there is nothing to learn from another, because all the human experience, all the psychological knowledge that one has, that humanity has gathered together for millions of years, is within oneself. You follow? Therefore, if that is so, that is, we are the rest of mankind, our consciousness is the whole of mankind, and our consciousness is that. And it seems rather absurd and rather naive to go out and learn from somebody else about ourselves, because it requires the clarity of observation to learn about ourselves. That's simple. There is no psychological authority, and therefore there is no spiritual authority, because the whole history of mankind, which is the story of humanity, is in us. Right. Therefore, there is nothing to experience. I wonder if you see this. There is nothing to be learned from somebody who says, I know. Or I will show you the path to truth. This has been the whole trend of the priests throughout the world.